Dictation will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Agriculture has historically been the backbone of human civilization and continues to play a pivotal role in shaping the economic destiny of nations. For centuries, the prosperity of societies has been closely linked with the productivity of their agricultural systems. Even in today's age of rapid industrialization and digital transformation, agriculture remains a cornerstone of economic growth, particularly in developing nations where a large proportion of the population depends directly or indirectly on farming and allied activities for their livelihood. The role of agriculture in economic growth is multifaceted, encompassing food security, employment generation, raw material supply, rural development, poverty reduction, and foreign exchange earnings. One of the most direct ways agriculture contributes to economic growth is by ensuring food security. A stable and sufficient food supply not only sustains human life but also strengthens productivity and health across the population. Inadequate agricultural output leads to hunger, malnutrition, and dependency on imports, which can strain foreign reserves. On the other hand, robust agricultural systems create a self-sufficient nation, reducing vulnerability to external shocks and global price fluctuations. Economies that achieve food security through agriculture can divert resources toward industrial development and innovation, thereby accelerating overall growth. Agriculture is the largest source of employment in many countries, especially in Asia and Africa. In India, for example, nearly 40% of the workforce is engaged in agriculture and allied activities. The sector provides jobs not only in farming but also in agro-processing, marketing, transportation, and input supply industries. Employment in agriculture ensures the sustenance of rural households and reduces migration pressure on urban centers. A strong agricultural base therefore prevents the rise of urban unemployment and slums, promoting balanced economic development. Agriculture is closely linked to industrial growth. Many industries, textiles, sugar, jute, food processing, paper, and even biofuel production, depend on agricultural products as raw materials. A flourishing farm sector guarantees steady inputs to these industries, thereby supporting industrialization, enhancing value addition, and contributing to exports.
The interdependence between agriculture and industry underlines the fact that agricultural growth often precedes and sustains industrial expansion. Although the relative share of agriculture in GDP declines as economies industrialize and modernize, its absolute contribution remains significant. In agrarian economies, agriculture accounts for a substantial proportion of national income. Even in advanced economies, agriculture continues to provide value through high productivity and exports. Moreover, growth in agriculture creates multiplier effects. Increased farm incomes raise rural demand for manufactured goods and services, thereby stimulating growth in other sectors of the economy. Most of the world's poor live in rural areas and depend on agriculture for survival. Improving agricultural productivity directly lifts rural households out of poverty by increasing incomes and food availability. Investments in irrigation, seeds, fertilizers, technology, and rural infrastructure, such as roads, markets, and storage facilities, empower farmers to improve yields and connect with markets. When agriculture thrives, rural development follows, reducing inequality and ensuring inclusive economic growth. Agriculture plays an important role in stabilizing prices and controlling inflation. A steady supply of food grains, vegetables, and fruits ensures that demand is met without creating excessive upward pressure on prices. Agricultural surpluses also allow governments to build buffer stocks, which can be released in times of scarcity to control inflation. Stable food prices contribute to macroeconomic stability, which is vital for sustained economic growth and investor confidence. Agriculture contributes to more than just economics. It also has social and political implications. Societies with stable agricultural systems are less prone to food riots, rural distress, and large-scale migration. By ensuring rural prosperity, agriculture prevents socio-political unrest and strengthens national unity. Economic growth achieved without addressing rural and agricultural needs can lead to inequalities and tensions that threaten long-term stability. Modern economies are increasingly recognizing the need for sustainable growth. Agriculture, if practiced with environmentally sound methods, can contribute to sustainable development by conserving soil, water, and biodiversity. Practices such as organic farming, agroforestry, and climate-smart agriculture enhance resilience to climate change while maintaining productivity. A sustainable agricultural system ensures that economic growth today does not compromise the ability of future generations to meet their needs. The role of agriculture in economic growth is both direct and indirect, short-term and long-term. It sustains human life, provides employment, supports industries, earns foreign exchange, and ensures rural development. While economies gradually shift toward services and industry, agriculture continues to remain the bedrock upon which other sectors build their strength. For developing countries, prioritizing agricultural development is not a matter of choice but of necessity. It is the most effective pathway to inclusive growth, poverty reduction, and social stability. Even for developed nations, agriculture remains vital for food security, exports, and sustainable development. Thus, agriculture is not merely a traditional activity. It is a dynamic engine of economic growth, capable of shaping a nation's prosperity and resilience in the global economy.